What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. This is my adventure into the 3D printing world. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of background before you dive into some more videos as I post them and everything here. Um, Basically, I just got into 3D printing in 2024. I bought my first 3D printer, which was actually a resin printer. It was an Anycubic Mono 5S Pro, I think it was, and I really liked it. But the problem is all the fumes and stuff like that. I could only use it at certain times because I got kids, so I didn't want them down here in the basement with me. And I had it venting out a window, but it still just wasn't enough. So I got into the FDM world, and I honestly like the FDM a lot more. The resin printing was really fun, but I do like the FDM a lot more. So in 2024, in I think it was November 2024, I got that Anycubic Mono 5S Pro, and I started printing miniatures. And again, it was really fun. And then in I think it was October of 25, I bought an Anycubic Kobra S1, and that was my first FDM printer. And I still have that. I'll show you that here in a few. I started out on that, trying to learn the ins and outs of hot ends and all that good stuff. I'd really drove into it. I've taken the hot end and stuff apart a couple times. I think that's the best way to learn on things, is for them to break. Even though I've started to venture in, I learned about the Voron system and stuff like that. I haven't got into that, or the Voron printers, I'm sorry, the ecosystem. So after I got that S1 in November, I really loved it, and I bought a Sovol SV08 in December of 2025, and I love that machine even more. I've been doing upgrades and stuff like that on that machine, and just recently I bought the new Snapmaker U1, so that is on its way. I will have videos on that when it gets here. I've already seen a plethora of them on YouTube, so I'll try to make mine a little more interesting than they will. Probably not, but we'll see. If you view it, cool. If not, it's whatever. I get it. So I'm going to take you over to the printers real quick just to show you those and what I've done so far with them. All right, guys, these are my machines that I have. Like I said, the first one here is the Anycubic Kobra S1. I did buy it as a combo, so initially I did get the standard first version of the Ace Pro. I just recently got this Ace 2 Pro. I ordered it off of Amazon and got it maybe a month ago, and I've been testing it out. So far, it's been pretty good. I don't mind it. I do have an issue right now with this second bay here. When it's retracting, it's making a loud clicking noise, so I have a ticket in with Anycubic trying to fix that. But overall, this machine it's been great. I don't mind it at all. I know a lot of people don't like the Anycubic system or the ecosystem, but I don't mind it at all. Like I said, I started with a resin printer from Anycubic, and it worked excellent. I never had issues with it, except for my own, user mistakes that I've done with it. Other than that, the hardware's been fine. A couple of things I've done to this. Obviously, I've upgraded to the Ace 2 Pro, and I did buy a Anycubic cool plate. And for anybody who hasn't used a cool plate, just get one. They're amazing. That's plain and simple to me. They're amazing. Again, I know I'm new to the printing scene, but I've never had anything stick better than with a cool plate. I mean, even after the prints cool off, they're still pretty hard to get off on this Anycubic plate. I love it, so because I never have to worry about anything coming off the plate at all. So Anycubic cool plate. I did get recently Micro Swiss released the hot end, and I got their high flow CHT nozzle for this machine, and ever since I've done that, it's been printing effortlessly and beautifully. I love it. All of the sidewalls and everything of your prints, they're just so smooth and everything looks great. Mind you, you probably could have dialed it in with another nozzle. I know that, but I say it's because of the nozzle. So, yeah, I've printed quite a bit of things off of this. I don't know how many hours, because I initially did have it on Anycubic Cloud, and that's where it tracked all the hours. And now I just use it in LAN mode only. I don't really ever connect to the cloud unless I'm downloading the firmware for it. So yeah, I still use the Anycubic slicer next with it. I haven't ever tried to link it to Orca Slicer or use Orca Slicer with it. I know they're very, very closely based on each other. I think Anycubic's, I don't know exactly how it is, but I think they base theirs on Orca or something like that. I don't know. Again, new to the scene, so let me know in the comment section. But yeah, just keep it lubed up and it works. Never really had a big issue with it. I do need to fine tune the first layer on this one still. I see the edges are a little rough, but it prints out fine. So, and again, the next one I got is that Sovol SV08. This one has been my favorite so far, and I know I've only got them a couple months apart, but ever since I got this one, I feel like it's printed way better than this one, as far as the end result and how quickly it does it. Some of the upgrades I have for this, I got the capacitive touchscreen here for it shows, they call it the clipper screen or whatever. It's just mainsail, I guess, that incorporates the data into a handy touchscreen here. I still have to dive into it and learn about how to get the macros and stuff tied into that screen there. I did print these risers when I initially got it so that I could get the full printing area for the printer. Obviously the enclosure I bought separately. I do love how it's like a smoked out tempered glass, and that the top you can actually lift on and off. I think that's really cool. The fan that's on the bottom, it was really loud when it was stock. I actually took that one out and I put in one of those Noctua fans, and it's been working great ever since. It's nice and quiet. It's not as loud. It was really loud down here. I got the Sovol silent board. I think, yeah, it was just called the silent board for it. That works great. And I actually just installed that today. And I also have coming for this, I bought a CoPrint KCM set to do multicolor prints on here. For multicolor prints, I don't typically do multicolor prints as far as it's switching the color within the layer. I do multicolor prints where it prints a different color for each object, and then I print by object instead of layer, and then I just arrange it around the build plate. That way the tool head doesn't interfere with any of the other ones, and it works great. So it's been phenomenal. The next things to do for this with the KCM set coming, I will be printing out another riser for it, and I will be printing out a holder for all of the filaments. There's gonna be up to 4 filaments I'm gonna have in there, so I'm gonna be printing that out, putting that on the back side here. That's where I'm gonna keep all the filaments. I'm probably gonna lower this down a little bit further so there's enough headspace here for it. And I think that's, no, I do wanna migrate this to mainline clipper. I read a lot of people have done that, so I want to try that out. I did get a 32 gig eMMC for it, so I'm probably just going to keep the current eMMC for this one and just back it up and put it away just in case something happens, I screw something up, God forbid, I can just swap right back to this. So if you guys haven't seen the CoPrint KCM set, there is a YouTuber out there that did a whole video on it. It looks phenomenal. I'm gonna try it out, see what happens. And then once I get that new Snapmaker U1, I'm actually gonna put that in the other room I was in when I first started this video. And that's where I'm gonna be doing all of my multicolor prints. Probably may move this one. I don't know, I might swap them around. I don't know for sure yet. So yeah. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know what I'm working with and what I want to do on this channel. I want to show basically me printing out things. I'll do some time lapses if I can. I got to get this one working properly. Right now I'm trying to save it to a network drive location and it's not working for me, so I got to hop into the command line on it to figure that out. But I want to do those prints, and then I want to show like a first person view of putting together all the prints, because I have them as like a kit. I don't know if you guys have heard of the Kit Kiln and all their prints. Their designs are phenomenal if you ask me. Shout out to them. Amazing. I love their stuff. I can't stop printing that stuff.
it's awesome. So yeah, that's the way I want to go with this channel. I may venture out, get new machines, do reviews on those if I can, once I start to learn a lot more like that. But if you guys have any recommendations, push it down in the comments, and I'll see you next time.